Last week, 3 local teens died in car crashes on our roads. Today at MacArthur High School, first responders took students through a mock crash so they could see firsthand what happened. Grace White shows us the impact the scenario had, and we want to warn you, some of the images are graphic.
It was fast-paced, full of action, and made to look real.
That scared me so bad.
This is a simulated drunk driving crash in the parking lot of MacArthur High School, put on by a program called Shattered Dreams. When the junior and senior classes were brought out to see what was going on, they realized it was their classmates who were injured. The goal is to make this as real as possible. The driver of this car was the drunk driver. 1 student was killed and 2 others were seriously injured.
It really hit me home. I mean, with all these other wrecks and accidents that are happening around the city, the Brandeis accident.
Last week, 2 Brandeis High School students were killed in a car crash, investigators blamed on street racing. Then that same week, a 16-year-old Roosevelt High School student died after crashing her car on the northeast side.
Don't let this fade from your mind. Don't forget about this.
The message from Police Chief William McManus wasn't just about drinking. He said texting or any sort of distracted driving can be just as dangerous.
This happens every day across the United States, and it is real. Although it's enacted here today, it's something that could happen in a flash to anyone here.
I was sort of what they call the living dead, and it was sort of like a heartbeat was played every 10 to 15 minutes, and it was to symbolize that, you know, every time you hear his heartbeat, a person really did just die.
I think being a senior, it hit me even harder because I spent so much time with these people, and I know these people, and it just gets you, and you're like the officer was saying, I mean, it can happen to anybody.
With spring break, prom, and graduation coming up, that's exactly what first responders hope these students will always remember. Grace White, Fox News at 9.
District leaders say the leading cause of death and injury to teenagers are traffic crashes resulting from teens abusing alcohol and drugs behind the wheel.